Hey guys, Kyle from the Final Cut here. Just want to give you a movie review for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. To start this off with, I'm going to have a little something at the end, just a little extra at the end of this, something to show you guys, so stick around for that. It's kind of cool, to me at least, so stay around for that. Getting into the review, I would have to say that this movie, first off, does the Turtles justice. I think it's a lot better than the 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie as far as a portrayal of who the Turtles really are and how they're brothers and ninjas and teenagers. So the first one in 2014, since this is a sequel to that one, the 2014 movie, they felt disconnected a little bit, and they didn't have the exact personalities that we know and love. This movie, I feel, fixes that, makes them brothers. You feel that tension between some of them. You get Leonardo becoming more of a leader, but even with that, I think the best scenes are with the other turtles, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. You get the camaraderie between them and Splinter a lot better this time around. You see that he's more of a father figure and really wants them to come together and have that camaraderie that we all know that the Turtles have. With that being said, the CGI still is off-putting sometimes, but that's just something that you have to deal with. If you can't get over that, you're not going to like the Turtles, obviously, but I really felt like they did a great job on the Turtles, way better than they did in 2014. Some of the stuff's still a little bit goofy, but I accept it for, like, Johnny Knoxville voicing Leonardo. Still doesn't click with me, but that's what we gotta deal with. They have great enemies that are poorly executed. They have Shredder's in this one, and he's not a gigantic robot, but he's in it for probably 10 minutes, give or take. And he's human, but he's not in there very long. So one of the most iconic characters in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles history, just wasted. Krang is in this movie. If you've seen the trailers, Krang is in this movie. Brad Garrett does the voiceover. It's Krang. He was good for what he was, but once again, it was a big CGI fest, especially when the Turtles have this big battle with Krang. It's just CGI on top of CGI in the sky. It wasn't that great to see. People kind of hate on the voice of Krang, but that's just how Krang sounds, unfortunately. It did the fan service well with having Krang in the movie, but he felt like he was just sort of pushed in there to fill the role that Shredder wasn't going to be able to fill for whatever reason. Now, the two guys that did fill the role correctly was Bebop and Rocksteady. They were perfect. If you had told me that the two castings that they took for those two characters, I would have said, you're out your mind. They both work perfectly. They're both stupid. They're criminals. They're errand boys. They were good. They were funny. And I enjoyed every time that Bebop and Rocksteady were on the big screen. With that being said, once again, it's a lot of CGI. It's a little off-putting to the eye. Whereas the Jungle Book, with their CGI, it looks so realistic that you couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't. This one, you know what's fake. Which is most of the movie. So that's the bad. The two villains, Splinter and Krang, not so great. The CGI, not so great. The action is great. If you like action, this one had some in it. The action sequences that were in it were good. Do I feel like they probably could have used a little bit more? Maybe. The humor is spot on, I felt like. Now, switching away from CGI, the humans in it. Will Arnett is back. Megan Fox is back. Nobody cares about Megan Fox anymore. She's awful in this movie. She was awful in the 2014 one. She was awful in the Transformers movie. She's just awful. I don't know why people keep giving her money to portray characters. She's not a good actress. And me personally, she's not eye candy. That's just me personally. Will Arnett is in it, and he's better per se. He's not as annoying, which is good. And his role fills the need, I guess. Now, the one casting I was really excited about was Casey Jones, the casting of Casey Jones with Stephen Amell from Arrow. I love Stephen Amell. Didn't really feel this character. It wasn't Casey Jones. Wasn't Casey Jones at all, really, to me. Not the Casey Jones that I remember. So it just felt like a wasted opportunity for him. If he comes back, if they have continued sequels, then maybe they can give his character a little bit more to work with, because this one just felt, once again, like it was almost rushed and pushed in to make this movie a big fanfare for those that love the animated series and the original movies. But yeah, I was highly disappointed with Stephen Amell, which I never thought I would say, but that's just my own opinion. So, with that being said, was the movie entertaining? Yes. The movie was entertaining. I came out of it thinking, okay, I had a good time. Was it a good movie? No. But I had a good time. So, it's kind of hard to judge this movie, because part of me loves what they did for all the fan service with all the hints to all the old stuff. But at the same time, could they have executed things a lot better? Absolutely. With that being said, what grade would I give it? I would give it a 6.5. Maybe a 7, based off of if I really liked what they did with like Krang and all the fan service. If I really appreciated the fan service that much, I would give it a 7. I don't, so I'm giving it a 6.5. And since it's since it's not well executed as a movie, I'd probably give it a 6 as an actual movie. So does it make the final cut? As a fan of the Turtles, for what I saw, I still can't even give it the final cut grade, because there was a lot of times where there was a lot of disconnect in the movie, and you get lost a little bit, and there's just some time gaps in there that just aren't filled, and I don't know. I wish they could have done it better. I feel like they need to get rid of Megan Fox altogether, but that's just me. I've never been a Megan Fox fan. So, they have the foundation now, after the first one wasn't that good. This one, I think, is not doing well at the box office. They have the foundation there. They need to build off of that and make a better movie. Granted, Michael Bay just seems to like to blow stuff up nowadays, and that includes Ninja Turtles. So, if this one doesn't get a sequel, blame it on Michael Bay, because he blew something else up. Our beloved franchise, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, with that being said, the little thing at the end, I went to Nashville WizardCon last year, and I got to meet Guy Gilchrist, who did this. He drew a cover for the comic book for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is one of the covers, Return of the Shredder, and he signed it for me, and all that good stuff. It was pretty cool. He also did the Muppets comic strip. He drew that. Very nice guy. Nice to meet him. Just a little souvenir I got last year, and hopefully I can add to my Turtles collection of movies and all the other good stuff. But with that being said, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys next time on The Final Cut.